Do you know what it is that you want out of life? I ask because oftentimes what we think we want doesn't really match with what we are doing and receiving in our lives. And we all are going to have those moments, but if you keep looking at what you don't want or worrying about what you don't want, then that's what you're going to keep getting, because we get more of what we put our attention to. So if you want something different, if you desire a different outcome, a different life, you have to put your attention toward that, what you want. And yes, we all get off track. All of us get off track. But if you can acknowledge that when you're off track and think about, I've been focusing on the negative of this situation, or the lack of something, or whatever scenario it is that you're dealing with. And all you have to do is let it go and tell yourself that this is where I'm going, this is what I have, this is what whatever it is, like that it is that you want. Like, let's just maybe say that you want more finances, more income into your world. And instead of looking at the moments where it shows up, you look at where it's lacking, or where you're afraid that it won't show up. And I like to do universe lists, and I know people do them all different ways. Like, some use the 369 method, others just write it to the universe, others just put it out to the universe, others, pray to God. Like, there's multiple different ways to do this. I prefer the universe list because the universe to me encompasses all the things in all the ways. So I'll put out a universe list, the things I want to happen. And it's amazing how often those things just happen just like that. And it's not even from me taking any additional action. Like, sure, I show up, I do the things I need to do consistently on a daily basis, but these other things just happen, and I don't have to stress about it. I can just let it go and know that it's going to be taken care of. So especially for me, how I've used it, when there's something that is out there that I really just don't want to address. Like, there's been times in the past where I needed to let someone go, like at the organization. And, I necessarily didn't want to have the conversation. And I just put it out there that, so-and-so, will leave. And then they just leave on their own. Little things like that happen where I'm like, just put it out to the universe. Like, I have a to-do list of things that I need to do. I have a list that I need to delegate, and have specific, people or processes or services that are going to do certain things. And then I have things that I'm just like, I don't really know how this is going to happen. So I'm just going to put this over to the universe list. And then, like, it just happens. Sometimes I do it with, like, working with buyers, because I work in real estate, and I'm like, I'm out working with, Nancy and John, and I'm like, they're going to find their dream home today. And then lo and behold, they find their dream home today. I'll put out there, like, say we have a listing, and I'm like, okay, an offer is going to come in by the end of this week, the end of this month, whatever. I write it out, and it just does. It just happens. So having that belief out there really does work. So think more about what it is you want, even if you don't think you have it now, versus what you don't have, and see if you can notice a change. And I'm a big, big fan of things in writing. So try one of those methods and write it out and see what you actually manifest by doing so. Hope everyone's having an awesome, awesome day.